part one of repairing what Big Meathead did right there. That's bit into the wall. And he did that. But the good thing is see all the flakes that were around the bottom? Check this out. The color of the back porch of the mudroom, laundry room is robin's egg. So he had this so I could take this to get this color matched. And the wood I'm gonna take, so this right here, I'm gonna take to Menards or Home Depot to get color matched. Since I had to repair it, go over that, and it should match the rest of the wall once dried. Wet, it'll look like, oh man, it ain't gonna match. But when you give it time to dry, and it should match. Heading to Menards right now. All right, here we are. So we're at Menards right now. She picked up the best piece she can, and she's gonna put it in the machine right there, in the computer, and it's gonna color match that exact color. Although in color match, they just have the quart or the gallon. So we're gonna color match that. Put it right there. See, it's right there up against that piece right there. Then they're matching it right there. And it's mixing it up right there. Alright, there's the paint mixers, so they're mixing the paint right now. Then we're gonna see if it matches. Bom, bom, bom. Let's check it out, see if it works. Super. Bom, bom, bom. Let's see what we got here. Perfect. Awesome. High five. Alright. So this is the wall that he ate, and this is the color match right here. It's almost perfect color match. I really am thinking about buying like a little painter's paintbrush just to do that instead of the bigger one, and just dip it and do that, because that don't need a big glob. But this right here has to be taped off because the robin's egg got to go all the way down to the white. So this right here I'm gonna tape off, and the white I'm gonna tape off right now. If I spill my paint, it's when I spill my paint. So this right here is the robin's egg. I shook it up already. And this is just to get the paint butted up all the way to the wall, where I'm not actually touching the white. There's people that could cut in with this and don't need to tape. I definitely am not one of them. Show you this one. I gotta keep recording. So that's so I don't have to, it's not on the white, right? There's a trick to that. Before it completely dries and you painted this wall, pull that tape off. Don't let that tape dry with the paint on the wall. I'm gonna do all the rest of it now. All right, folks, and Bob is your uncle. Everything is painted, everything is matched. 3 days. I took my time. I like using very slow setting joint compound. It shrinks less. In my eyes, it shrinks less. So everything's gonna dry. I actually went above higher to fade it in. Above higher to fade it in. Let me get that back. You know, so I went about up to here. Across. This was a quart of paint. Quart of paint did that. All the bottom. Around. Mid-length. That's what a quart of paint did. I did the whole wall right there, all the way up the wall. All right, so like I said, the next thing you gotta do is peel off the tape. I need 2 hands. All right, get yourself a garbage bag already and peel the tape. Now, because if you let that paint dry all the way, it's gonna peel the paint off of the wall, and you don't want it to peel the paint off of the wall. So while the paint is still wet, is when you peel this. All right, so right there, perfect cutting. A little bit right there. I could get that off with a razor blade, but I gotta still paint this. Remember, that's not even paint. That's the wood epoxy. Perfect cutting, see? Then right here, you gotta be really, really meticulous if you wanna say that that's not right, but that's really good. The whole door jamb is gonna get painted again. That's the one that I gotta really take my time with a little paintbrush. Now, for the white, I'm gonna do the white probably tomorrow. And I got the really big brush. This is the white paint and primer. But I'm just gonna get a little paintbrush, like a little kid's paintbrush. because that really doesn't need to be painted a lot. I mean, that's almost perfect. So that just got to be touched up. So I'm just going to get a little kid's paintbrush to do that. And here was the big hole in the wall. Right there. Done. Gone. Alright. That's my DIY and drywall repair, wood repair. Now is cleanup. So a lot to clean up, a lot to wash up. I'm going to do the paint on the wood tomorrow. And I'm going to finish this step eventually before Christmas. Alright, talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.